Alright, I've just finished setting up the stream, so let's continue with The Witcher 3, Part 6.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Hey Ghosty, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, what left? Second. How are you today? Hey D2SH, how are you? Welcome to part 6 of The Witcher. Kind of. I've got myself a beer. Can't remember whereabouts in Valen I was. Let's meditate. Yeah, apologies for my dulcet tones. Is it night time? I think I'm going the wrong bloody way. I am.
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me.
Let's meditate for another couple of hours. Have you been playing much Red Dead Redemption 2, Ghosty, recently? Hey Electra, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to fire up a quest. Ah, nice. I haven't been on the online. Yeah, nice. Yeah, didn't they bring out a new Outlaw Pass the other day? There's a quest around here that I need, but yet it's not firing up, so let's... Yeah, I tend to play it, get towards the end of the Outlaw Pass, completing the Outlaw Pass, and then I don't go on it, and then I completely forget to finish it, to complete the Outlaw Pass. Hey Sniper, how are you, brother? Welcome to the stream. We are part 6 on The Witcher. Hey VT Hardra, Kelly Barkus. How are you guys?
Got their asses whipped like a Nilfgaard whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
Well, how should I know? You so curious? Ask him yourself.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to fire up a quest right now, but it's not firing up, so maybe I'll glitched it somehow. And I've got a drink of beer to the side of me. Just 5. I've missed quite a few of yours. I've tried to replay them.
You see trouble? Don't.
Yeah, I've replayed some of your live streams, but your comments tend to be turned off. Audacity, where have I heard that before? I've heard, isn't that kind of like the streaming service for extra? I'm doing pretty good, thank you, Ardra. Hey Zach, welcome back to The Witcher. How are you today?
After Witcher, help an old
There it is. Yeah.
What's the
Can't
matter?
fire up
A monster bothering you?
a quest,
Nay.
just leave
ghost.
and go back.
Can you tell me anything more?
You see, Jackamar haunts my dreams. Jackamar's my husband, or was till he died at war. He stands by me headboard and wails. So many years apart, I've such woe in the beyond. Come, join me. I say, I'll come, Jackamar, but when the gods summon me, not before.
Oh, that's nice to hear, Zach.
Then he says, leave your wedding ring by me grave.
So how's everybody
It'll make the
week
white light
week going? We're
When
in the
I
middle of the
leave it,
week. It's
where
nearly
the woods look
weekend.
so
2 days
terrifying.
to weekend.
So, I thought to myself, maybe you.
Be glad to help. Where's
Hey,
Jackamar
Sabbatha,
buried?
how are you today?
Little cemetery near Blackbow, in a grave neath the old tree. Here,
Welcome
take
to
me
The
ring.
Witcher 3,
Once you've laid
where
it
we
down,
hunt monsters.
come to me for your reward. I live in a hut in the middle of the village with my
It's-
granddaughter, Leslie.
Now where the hell? Strange.
Yeah, I tend to forget what day it is sometimes, Electra. It only gets worse as you get older.
Must be Jackamar's grave.
I thought I just did place the ring.
Alright, that's done.
Why is it saying there's some monsters here? When there's not. Oh, it seems like a nice day. Sun shining outside. I have a copper bag on my desk.
First the armies passed, then the pox, now the hunger. Grim Reaper must be having a lark. Witcher,
Yeah, do you
what
have any
brings
more?
ye?
Do you have any more Walking Dead collection to share? Sabbath one day?
Leslie, right? Wanted to talk to your grandma.
To my... But she's been dead for years.
Guess I talked to a ghost. Why wasn't she buried alongside her husband?
I can't say for certain. I was a little lass then. But my mum told me that shortly before Gran died, she learned Grandad had kept lovers on the side. She had no desire to lie beside him.
Seems she changed her mind. She wanted something to connect her and her husband in the afterlife. Asked me for help.
That's hard to believe. But you've an honest look about you. If you helped Gran, you deserve a reward. Here, tain't much, but I'm afraid it'll have to do. White one, what's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Now we go on to another quest. Do I have any points? Oh, I've got 2 points to use. Did I want anything on here? Poison blades. Oh, let's get this one. Yeah, we might as well get that one as well. And let's go get this one. Oh yeah, I needed to do a quest. Oh, let's go finish this bloody Baron one. Ah, nice one there. How are you today there, Logan? Like I don't really want to try and advance the main quest line until I've done a few side quests. No, we'll do.
Ah.
Did you privatize all of your shout-outs there?
Well, you can.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries
Tamara
only
does
about
not
what
look
to
at
get
anything
soused
like the
on next.
posters.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending
Oh,
him.
why was
Just
he
saying
going
that
to
maybe
take down
he's
your
come
channel?
to realize what he's done
For some
and
shout
what
outs?
you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help. Blood everywhere.
Your previous comment, Sniper,
Worst
where you
night of
said
my life.
how many
Must have been hard for you
live
both.
streams you missed.
Mum
I was
wasn't shocked.
testing out a new time
Raving
slot of
that it was better this way,
8
but
PM
she
local
never
time
wanted the
for me.
charge. Must have had a fever, she was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims
Test out
your
a new
mother
time
had
slot,
strange marks on her hands,
then go back
and
to
that a
my
monster
original
dragged her into the woods.
time
That
slot of
true?
like
We were
2
riding
PM,
towards the river.
3 PM time,
Suddenly,
my time.
Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
You should bear Logan.
What will you do now?
Gaming's
Find
fun.
my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life.
Witcher Season 2 was just cast.
One day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's
3 new
tricky.
actors
It's
for
easy to
Season
get
2,
burned.
and Dijkstra's one of them.
What about your father?
Philippa Hernhart, the
Oh,
witch.
him.
She's one of the new cast
don't
members,
care.
and it didn't
I won't
mention
go
the
back to
third
him.
one.
That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for
thank you for
Tamara,
being
she
here,
can make her
Sniper.
own decisions.
I don't know.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The eternal fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
I haven't... Doom is alright, I haven't played it in a few years. I haven't played the new one. Let's loot.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Yeah, Doom's an alright game, it's not one of my favourites. I tend to... I played the kind of like soft reboot of it that came out a few years ago, but I need to play the new one as well. Now where the hell is this fast travel post? Yeah, that one there. On some cutscenes I will have to... Something glitchy happened there. Yeah, on some of the cutscenes I will have to skip them. You should do content that you enjoy, Bear Logan. What the hell happened there? Let me have a see if I can create some new potions. No, I can't.
The rats, why did he need them?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt! You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
What games do you like to play, Bear Logan?
And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Ah, nice. Let's have a see... Well, let's finish this conversation first.
I just saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No, I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
What can we buy? Yeah, is that a new potion? Let's get a lot. No, I can't create any new ones.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded.
Hey,
Claims in the
Queen
village
KJ.
are
Oh, wait
that
1
peasants,
second.
desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for
How are
food.
you doing?
Met
Are you
their
up,
end
you
there.
alright?
It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals.
I'm doing
The
pretty
great
good,
witch
thank you.
you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great.
Thank you very much.
Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit
Hello
under
there
his
as well.
fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Bloody Fox, how are you today?
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man,
A lot of
judging by what a
dialogue.
mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them.
Have you
Don't know
have you
how,
seen the
but they
Witcher
could
TV
point
show
us in the direction
Queen
of the curse's
KJ on
source.
Netflix?
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course. Provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
It's going alright.
How's the lamp
Hey, Mike
actually work?
Decorator, how are
I
you?
mean, do I just rub it, or do I
I'm about to
have
go
to
to
do
an
something,
island to
magical?
take on some
You
ghosts.
needn't even
Bloody
rub.
Fox.
Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as
Oh,
much.
no worries, mate.
Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
No, it's quite alright.
So, where'd you
enjoyed
get the
it.
Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards.
Yeah, there's a few scenes in this game that I'll have to skip.
Thank you.
Okay, can I fast travel there? Well, I can't fast travel to the island, but... You go that way. Where the hell is Roach?
Let's go!
Gonna make sure I'm going to the right... I think I'm going on work. Oh no, I'm not. This is the right way.
That's it, Roach.
Oh, let's take care of these drowners. Bloody fence there from the way. Oh. No, wait. Now well, let's get to that boat. Gonna do that quest later on. Let's get it now. Bloody hell. Let's steal this boat. Yeah, that'll do. There's already quest. Mark alert.
Geralt, can you hear me? How long is it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
So I can see some
My
things.
feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? Listening to this, you must be very careful.
I can hear somebody screaming. I don't know where. If it's these rock fiends, that's a weird scream that's doing. Let's loot this crypt. Anything else? Nope. Let's take on these rock fiends that are here. Oh no, these are drowners. What are you doing on dry land? Continue on to the quest.
Show me what you got.
Don't go for a swing goat. Die already. So there's 3 left. Let's Hey Chris Kelly, how are you today? Welcome. Yep, we need that one. Oh, let's have a see what we can loot. Supposed to be some ghosts around here. Oh, let's follow this. I think there's a water hag around here somewhere.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
They're onto us! They'll not let Graham in!
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat.
How are you today, Chris?
We've no notion he's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads! Adam!
Oh yeah, let's do the water hag. That's taken care of. Now let's go loot the place. Ah, elemental oil, nice. That'll come in handy later on. I'm just searching for loot for now. No, thank you for still being here, VT Ardra.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye?
I don't know.
Let's look at the ghosts.
Burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
I think that's everything. We can go search the tower.
Where's that noble?
For some reason that cut it out.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Okay, let's have a see if these ghosts show now.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood. Shite.
They're supposed to be
Nothing
ghosts.
noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Blood. Many must have died here.
Now let's continue looting or searching for ghosts.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Anything we can loot around here? Oh, we could loot. Oh no, that's a doorway. Why did you jump up, Geralt?
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
He died a horrible death. I'm sure there was a switch around here that I needed to press. Or is it at the top?
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a
Someone
laboratory.
dragged something across the floor. More dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
The secret entrance, let's go explore.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone.
Hey, two lazy people. How are you? Welcome to The
Even
Witcher
he
3.
who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. all over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place.
The dialogue for this is
Social
quite long.
adventure, I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him.
This is taking some time, this
I'm prepared
dialogue.
to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them.
Hey,
This
Jay
will be our
Vampnation.
farewell.
Welcome. How are you today?
Will you speak to him? Will you do
Welcome
this
to
for
The
me?
Witcher 3.
Really hope I can help. Need to look around first.
Whatever for? Not in the tower, but bones and rats. Don't leave me with them again.
I'll come back for you. You can
I
be
want to
sure.
loot the place.
Very well, but come back soon. Don't keep me waiting. Alone. All have left me.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in
When
charge.
will this nightmare end?
Let's go have a see what we can loot.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Got nothing else to loot. Let's go grab the Wraith, the ghost.
Alone. All have left me.
Our Francis will be in for us. Now we can get.
Will you help?
Yeah, fine.
Fine.
He lived.
If he loved you.
He's.
Oh, let's get out of here.
moving on.
I don't know later on if I should sail to the island, Skillage.
This be the witchman.
Not more dialogue.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
For Millie, Finch and Faulkner, they rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But... what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones?
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
I leveled up.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free. A girl in plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Well, let's go back to the island. Go do another quest on the island, and then sleep tonight. Well, meditate tonight. I think you meditate tonight to get this quest. Nope. That's good. I think I need to go somewhere else. Because I don't think this quest is kickfire. Blackborough. I'm just gonna be a second. Now let's have a see if we can get a quest line fired up. I don't think I chose some dialogue on a certain mission earlier.
White wolf. What?
Folk from the...
Oh. With the dead. And then to...
Could use it.
Oh, we can get a potion.
So long.
Now let's go to Taylor. Some bandit.
Shut up.
I'll get back to you.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more.
Never
more interested.
Well,
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Nilfgaard. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Now let's go prepare our weapons. What will we fight against? Some ghosts. Oh great.
You ain't safe lest you go.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Now what can I get? Yeah, let's repair all equipped.
So long.
Oh, where the hell is the fast travel post?
Right.
Now we need to meditate.
What comes next? His life subsides. His own fate decides.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man is all fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
We're prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
Here they come.
Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle pain. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Ye we summon,
A sound we heard. It is right.
a spirit,
Burn the incense ever higher. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all. Something whispers, something speaks. Someone near our fire creeps.
Bloody Tom's dead. That's all I'm done. Now some more.
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls! We must help them!
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me!
Well, let's fight some...
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. You cannot break the circle.
I'll be heading that guy.
Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What is in the darkest gloom?
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run!
That was all taken care of.
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
I'll do everything. Up camp. I think we'll continue this mission at another time. Yeah. When we get closer to that location, we can finish it. Let's change to Kiramets. Actually, no, we'll... Yeah, let's do this mission. Finish off. So where's the closest marker? The burned ruins. Are you enjoying Tales from the Borderlands, Sniper?
Let's go!
Oh, thank you, Bloody Fox. Have you, are you still doing your Chinese campaign on Acts of Iron 4? Or are you know, have you completed the full campaign, or are you still playing it at the moment? Bandits, let's take care of them. Oh, the meat.
Oh, you witch fucker!
Kill them. There's a dragon. Let me see. Just in case I die. Run away from the dragon. Oh, rock fiends. chain reaction.
The swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it.
Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
Am I able to make some more alchemy? No. I don't want to fight that dragon yet. Because it could be a part of a quest later on. I can end a bloody dragon.
Master of the trade who keeps the hunger at bay.
White wolf.
Let's
Wise
complete this
wolf.
quest.
What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Now let's do Kira's. Deal is a mecha doing over there. Yeah, thank you for still being here, Sniper. Now let's find this caravan.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Cuts of meat. Cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. From an artery. Geralt explain this one. Wouldn't have made it. Waited for it. It never came. Velen for you.
Now let's go back to Kira.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Became very painful.
Yeah. Was it Hans Christian Andersen or was it the Brothers Grimm that did Cinderella?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Well, off we go.
Dinner's waiting.
Last one there does the dishes.
Come on.
Now let's rescue the mats. Thank you for still being a sniper. How's your playthrough of Tales from the Borderlands going? Are you enjoying the game?
Yeah, yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Fuck off, Geralt. You're not gonna win, I am.
Faster.
No. She would. Hey, Kantara, how are you? Welcome. No problem.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zuberan dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowned
I'm okay,
bones and
thank
wash
you.
it down with puddled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No.
It has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Navi.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
It looks like we'll have to swim. Swim faster, Geralt. The collision on this game is annoying sometimes.
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
Oh, thank you for still being here, Chris Kelly.
The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive. Especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake. Burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way. Well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed.
Lunch break.
So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs.
I should have taken the notes.
Mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Ah, thank you very much. Oh no, that was Kira Metz doing a portal. I thought that was a fight then.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
So we'll see if we can loot anything first. Now there's nothing to loot.
An illusion.
What?
Oh, it looks like it's got plenty of
Who dares
food.
disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, hmm? Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
Listen here, lard-ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
What else can I loot?
Anything new?
Talk to your All-God, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Farewell. The All-God show you favor.
Where to now? Oh, what quests do I need to do? Not doing Gwent, do them later. Well, I've still got a load of treasure hunts to do. I'm pretty sure there's a lesson around here somewhere which I don't want to bump into. More wolves. I didn't even check if I've got some new items. There's no point using them. Type up articles. Let's take them out.
Just destroy it. We have liberated the area. Let's see what this guy has for sale.
Greetings.
What?
Nothing good. Now let's get some powdered pearl just in case I need it. Mandrake root.
Farewell.
Now let's have a see if I can create some alchemy potions. Right, yeah, I can create one. I need water essence to create a lot. I need 2 more puffballs. let's carry on.
Boy, you there? Not. Oh, look, we got ourselves a customer.
Not about to buy anything from you.
Afraid you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't?
Then you die.
Tell you what, give you a chance to earn something. Anything you take off me, you get to keep.
White as curd. Curd. That would hit the spot.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
No, it's just a scratch. Oh yeah, let's... Can I loot? No. I can't remember if I'm low level to fight these guys. Oh well, let's have a see. Bloody bandit leader.
Fucking shit! Thank
Thanks for still being here, Mike. Just trying to fight this renegade leader. Oh, there's one more to kill. Now let's get everything. That's not nailed down. Oh, somebody's sleeping. Oh well, let's free this guy.
Well, I've no gold. I've not, in fact, but you ever come to Claywich, I'll have a bloody barmy reward for you. You watch, wait and see.
Oh, let's go for this one. Got a lot of new weapons. One goblinoid. Oh yeah, let's follow the road. There's a mission round here to do with a dog, so that's what I'm trying to find.
Wolves will tear it to pieces. Gotta help.
A friendly dog.
Dog's tame. A pet. Wonder what it's doing here. Got a key sewed to your collar. I think it wants me to follow.
When let's follow the dog. Oh, let's do it with steel. Sword. The wolves. Gonna fight. Oh, this is so reminding me of the Skyrim mission where you have to follow the dog. That turned out to be the friend of a god. I forgot what Daedric god it was. It was the duality twixt the god. Why the hell did the dog need my help? It could take mine and go.
Inside. Best go in and see. Looks uninhabited. Something under the floorboards. Maybe they're loose. Or I could just wedge one up.
Loot from these houses. Rotting flesh. Oh, we can't get in there. No, it's locked, but we can't get in. Ah. No, I can't save the game right now. Oh, there's still some treasure as well that we can get. Guarded treasure. Some locations up north. Oh well, I'm going to end the stream right here. I was just checking out the map. Thank you everybody for dropping by. Most appreciated. Thank you to Ghosty, D2SH, Electro, Kelly Barkus, VT Ardra Gaming, Sniper, Zach Gaming Media, Saba for Blood, Bear Logan Gaming, Queen KJ94, Bloody Fox, Mike D Creator, Chris Callie, Two Lazy People, J Vamp Nation and Kentaro. Thank you all for dropping by. I'll be streaming next time on Friday, and I'll probably see a few of you before then. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a nice day.